rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Oh baby, if you ever need a helper, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive.
Progress is an action. It's movement that pushes us forward, driving us to a better destination. And it's rarely achieved alone. At Extreme, we believe that progress is sparked by connecting our customers, not just to the internet, but to the world, to each other, effortlessly. Because we believe that when we connect, we learn, we create, and we grow together. We also know that progress is about leadership and innovation, about being on the cutting edge, whether it's inventing the first gigabit Ethernet switch or delivering the first and only cloud-driven end-to-end enterprise networking solution. It's being one step ahead and always looking forward, advancing, unafraid to try something never done before. We won't rest until we make every network experience truly effortless. That's why we push the boundaries of technology, leveraging the powers of machine learning, artificial intelligence, analytics, and automation. Progress is driven by people, our people, who deliver continuous innovation at cloud speed. Because we know that's how our customers need us to be. We see a world where enterprise networking is autonomous and effortless, advancing the way we connect, work, and live like never before. Progress is action. It's movement. And we want to take you on that journey forward.
Pretty much anything I do, I'm very competitive. If it's like a regular basketball game, if it's chess, who can cook the best, even though I'm not the best cook, being competitive and, playing video games, it goes hand in hand. When you're on the field, you want to dominate, you want to be the best, you want to win the game. Being competitive on the field makes me competitive in the gaming world. So eventually, I want to oversee my own esports team. I think there's something, more to the gaming world, and why'd I have like a team juju, just compete against the world. That's something that hasn't been done by an athlete before. I can take certain athletes in the sports world and have them compete against, other athletes, I guess, or even in the regular esports world, because it'll be fun, the excitement, the social media behind it will be awesome. These guys are gonna understand that they're gonna have to get their fitness in every day. They're gonna have a workout fitness place that's mandatory. They're gonna eat right, and do all the right stuff. They're just not gonna sit on their butt all day, just gaming.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning,
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
Progress is in action. It's movement that pushes us forward, driving us to a better destination. And it's rarely achieved alone. At Extreme, we believe that progress is sparked by connecting our customers, not just to the internet, but to the world, to each other, effortlessly. Because we believe that when we connect, we learn, we create, and we grow together. We also know that progress is about leadership and innovation, about being on the cutting edge, whether it's inventing the first gigabit Ethernet switch or delivering the first and only cloud-driven end-to-end enterprise networking solution. It's being one step ahead and always looking forward, advancing, unafraid to try something never done before. We won't rest until we make every network experience truly effortless. That's why we push the boundaries of technology, leveraging the powers of machine learning, artificial intelligence, analytics, and automation. Progress is driven by people, our people, who deliver continuous innovation at cloud speed. Because we know that's how our customers need us to be. We see a world where enterprise networking is autonomous and effortless, advancing the way we connect, work, and live like never before. Progress is action. It's movement. And we want to take you on that journey forward.
Pretty much anything I do, I'm very competitive. If it's like a regular basketball game, if it's chess, who can cook the best, even though I'm not the best cook, being competitive and, playing video games, it goes hand in hand. When you're on the field, you want to dominate, you want to be the best, you want to win the game. Being competitive on the field makes me competitive in the gaming world. So eventually I want to oversee my own esports team. I think there's something, more to the gaming world, and why'd I have like a team juju, just compete against the world. That's something that hasn't been done by an athlete before. I can take certain athletes in the sports world and have them compete against, other athletes, I guess, or even in the regular esports world, because it'll be fun, the excitement, the social media behind it will be awesome. These guys are gonna understand that they're gonna have to get their fitness in every day. They're gonna have a workout fitness place that's mandatory. They're gonna eat right, and do all the right stuff. They're just not gonna sit on their butt all day, just gaming.
Extreme Academy was created with one purpose in mind: to help educate and inspire the next generation of technologists and prepare them for the workplace. Through Extreme Academy, we are bringing our state-of-the-art training resources to innovative universities, colleges, and training centers all over the world. The Academy offers a hands-on, practical curriculum that gives students a foundation in the basis of networking, as well as advancements in artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud, and automation. With this knowledge, they will have real-world skills and a true competitive advantage when they are ready to join the workforce, creating a much-needed talent stream for the industry at large, ready to take on the jobs of tomorrow. No previous networking experience is necessary to be part of Extreme Academy. All you need is a love of technology and a desire to learn. Students that complete Extreme Academy courses will be rewarded with an Extreme Networks Associate Level certification. This will help connect these students to their future jobs and help them stand out as they launch into their new careers. The Academy courses complement existing curriculums, and they are there to be taken advantage of by teachers. Courses can be integrated with existing lesson plans or be taught separately as standalone courses. Extreme Networks is an ideal training partner. As a leading provider of cloud-driven networking solutions, our technology provides the secure, reliable connectivity we depend on every day in our schools and our hospitals and retail stores, manufacturing floors, restaurants, hotels, sporting events, you name it. And with a fast shift to remote working and distance learning, our cloud-driven networking solutions are essential to ensuring business continuity in increasingly distributed environments, helping our 50,000 customers and 9,000 partners around the world to continue to advance how we live, work, and share. Extreme is continuously developing curriculum to keep up with the pace of our rapidly changing industry, and we're excited to bring our experience and expertise to all of you who are tasked with defining the future of work and what our increasingly connected world looks like. Getting involved is easy. All you need to do is register your interest on our website and reach out. Investing in knowledge is investing in yourself. Be part of Extreme Academy and get started today.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Extreme Networks Connect event. Here, I'm Paul, joined by Chilling Walk. We're excited to be bringing you some Level Up Cup action here for Valorant. And Chilling Walk, we're excited to be here. This could be an awesome night.
Yeah, Paul, I mean, we've been friends for quite a while, but this is my first time casting Valorant, especially casting Valorant with you. So you're the one who's kind of the master on this broadcast, but hopefully I don't pull you too down. You're going to be carrying me on this team.
Yeah, I'll definitely do my best here. Don't ask me to carry in game, though, dude. That's going to be a whole other issue if we try to do that. That'd be a disaster.
No. Yeah, I'm not that good at FPS. I'm pretty sure you're the one who's pretty good at FPS. You're the one who plays Overwatch a lot. Actually came from an Overwatch background.
Dude, and console watch too, nonetheless. Going from console watch to this. Real good time. So just an update here. We are getting the teams set up here. A little bit of a delay getting them in the lobby, but it looks like we're going to have 4 teams ready to go in a single elim bracket. So we'll be bringing you 3 matches here, just a little bit. And so what we're going to do now, as part of welcoming you here, let you know what is going on today. So Extreme Networks is holding their annual user conference, Extreme Connect. It's being held virtually today and tomorrow, so September 16th, 17th of this year. Extreme executives will share the company's strategy for creating effortless networking transfer experiences and unveil new products and solutions designed to help enterprises advance their digital transformation as they adapt to the challenges of today. A lot of challenges today, my guys. So virtual keynotes, technical breakouts, and demos are free and open to registered participants. So you can visit extremeconnect.co to register. And Chilling like as part of this whole event, I mean, there's so many cool things going on. I mean, dude, they're gonna have Weezer performing, man. I kind of wanted to find my way. I wanted to sneak my way in. Like, can I get a VIP, slip behind stage, meet Weezer? That'd be awesome.
I know you're a gigantic Houston Outlaws fan. You've been preaching it so much here. And you commentate Overwatch too, but we take a look at the Overwatch side. They already have 2 legendary casters going out, the Houston Outlaw commentators running that show. For us, we're going to be handling Valorant, but for the rest of ECAC, I think they're doing a lot of stuff. They got the Rocket League broadcast going on. They got all the other arcade tournaments, Super Smash Bros, Fortnite, and all those games on these other streams as well. So honestly, this is a pretty good and solid event so far, and having all these games going at one time just basically sets up to be a good community event.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a buffet. You get to pick what you want to see, enjoy it, hang out, get to see some awesome play. And then tomorrow, you're going to be seeing Crashies here playing some Valorant with the winners of today's little bracket. Tomorrow, kind of a shell match, just to hang out with the players, be on each side, get to know them. Be a really cool experience for them. And that'd be really cool. Like, I've played with some Immortal players. Like, I was actually on a team once with a guy that put up a 50 bag during the beta. It's dirty. It's like to see a guy just get 3, I think he had 3 aces in 5 rounds. It's actually pretty special.
No, honestly, that's one of the luxuries of this tournament is that you actually get a chance to play with the professional team. And if you're good enough, maybe you build a little network, build a little friend from someone who's on the professional scene, and network from there. So honestly, I'm just kind of curious to see what kind of talent we're going to be seeing today and tomorrow for the ECAC matches, for the cup match. Because if any of these guys are pretty talented, we're going to notice. Crash is going to notice, and that means that you got to kind of establish yourself as a highlight player.
Yeah, you might be getting a little phone call there because anytime you think about it, right, if you can show up and show out anytime, like big names in the room, one is going to feel real good, but 2, they're going to remember your name. Like they see you in a tournament down the line, they're going to be like, wait a second, why do I know that guy? And that sort of thing, that really matters.
Yeah, definitely. But as we kind of take a look at the current status of the game right now, current status of the tournament, looks like we're still going to be waiting on the teams getting set up in lobby. And so, with that being said, we're going to take a quick little intermission before we get everything set up and before we jump back onto the mic. But before I do that, we got a little message from Really, as all you guys may or may not know. Really is they generate hype in your streams with Really.ai. You know, Really brings the power of AI and machine vision to your match for real-time highlights with one click of your social channel. So if you want to engage your fans and grow your brand with Really, just go ahead and check them out at really.ai. So feel free to check them out. But with that being said, we're going on a short break, and when we return, hopefully we're going to have our matches going at it.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby, Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. So when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be something that becomes a thing. Maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby, Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. Oh yeah. How about I get another drink, baby, Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and say this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
Progress is an action. It's movement that pushes us forward, driving us to a better destination. And it's rarely achieved alone. At Extreme, we believe that progress is sparked by connecting our customers, not just to the internet, but to the world, to each other, effortlessly. Because we believe that when we connect, we learn, we create, and we grow together. We also know that progress is about leadership and innovation, about being on the cutting edge, whether it's inventing the first gigabit Ethernet switch or delivering the first and only cloud-driven end-to-end enterprise networking solution. It's being one step ahead and always looking forward, advancing, unafraid to try something never done before. We won't rest until we make every network experience truly effortless. That's why we push the boundaries of technology, leveraging the powers of machine learning, artificial intelligence, analytics, and automation. Progress is driven by people, our people, who deliver continuous innovation at cloud speed. Because we know that's how our customers need us to be. We see a world where enterprise networking is autonomous and effortless, advancing the way we connect, work, and live like never before. Progress is action. It's movement. And we want to take you on that journey forward.
Pretty much anything I do, I'm very competitive. If it's like a regular basketball game, if it's chess, who can cook the best, even though I'm not the best cook, being competitive and, playing video games, it goes hand in hand. When you're on the field, you want to dominate, you want to be the best, you want to win the game. Being competitive on the field makes me competitive in the gaming world. So eventually I want to oversee my own esports team. I think there's something, more to the gaming world, and why'd I have like a team juju, just compete against the world. That's something that hasn't been done by an athlete before. I can take certain athletes in the sports world and have them compete against, other athletes, I guess, or even in the regular esports world, because it'll be fun, the excitement, the social media behind it will be awesome. These guys are gonna understand that they're gonna have to get their fitness in every day. They're gonna have a workout fitness place that's mandatory. They're gonna eat right, and do all the right stuff. They're just not gonna sit on their butt all day, just gaming.
Extreme Academy was created with one purpose in mind: to help educate and inspire the next generation of technologists and prepare them for the workplace. Through Extreme Academy, we are bringing our state-of-the-art training resources to innovative universities, colleges, and training centers all over the world. The Academy offers a hands-on, practical curriculum that gives students a foundation in the basis of networking, as well as advancements in artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud, and automation. With this knowledge, they will have real-world skills and a true competitive advantage when they are ready to join the workforce, creating a much-needed talent stream for the industry at large, ready to take on the jobs of tomorrow. No previous networking experience is necessary to be part of Extreme Academy. All you need is a love of technology and a desire to learn. Students that complete Extreme Academy courses will be rewarded with an Extreme Networks associate level certification. This will help connect these students to their future jobs and help them stand out as they launch into their new careers. The Academy courses complement existing curriculums, and they are there to be taken advantage of by teachers. Courses can be integrated with existing lesson plans or be taught separately as standalone courses. Extreme Networks is an ideal training partner. As a leading provider of cloud-driven networking solutions, our technology provides the secure, reliable connectivity we depend on every day in our schools, and our hospitals, and retail stores, manufacturing floors, restaurants, hotels, sporting events, you name it. And with a fast shift to remote working and distance learning, our cloud-driven networking solutions are essential to ensuring business continuity in increasingly distributed environments, helping our 50,000 customers and 9,000 partners around the world to continue to advance how we live, work, and share. Extreme is continuously developing curriculum to keep up with the pace of our rapidly changing industry, and we're excited to bring our experience and expertise to all of you who are tasked with defining the future of work and what our increasingly connected world looks like. Getting involved is easy. All you need to do is register your interest on our website and reach out. Investing in knowledge is investing in yourself. Be part of Extreme Academy and get started today.
Welcome back, everybody, here with Extreme Networks Connect event. I'm Paul, joined by Chilling Walk once again. We're hanging tight for the teams to join, but we should be getting them in lobby shortly here.
Yeah, honestly, it's just we're just waiting on some technical difficulties to wrap up, so it shouldn't be too long, of course, because again, we have 4 teams into this tournament, and we're gonna have a triple round robin, best of 1, as all these teams are going to be playing against each other, and whoever has the best score means they get to advance to the show match for tomorrow. So I'm kind of excited for that, Paul.
Yeah, it'll be a great time. We're looking forward to getting them in the games here, and really excited to see what maps we end up on. We were busting our producer. We were telling him, "Hey, let's see some Haven," because I mean, I love that we have a map with 3 points. I just it's really fun to watch, and I think it gives some really interesting interplay.
Yeah, honestly, I know that a lot of teams so far have liked Haven when it came to the setup of it, just because of the ability to move around the map. The map also, of course, compared to all the rest 4 of the maps, is the biggest compared to all of them. So hopefully we're going to see some Haven tonight. I know that a lot of people are kind of divisive on Ascent so far, just because of the 2 points and just the mid lane access to get to those 2 points. But so far, when we take a look at these teams, they're looking pretty good. Honestly, all of them are collegiate teams, so hopefully we're going to see some good rosters, put us a good show, and that's going to be the plan.
Absolutely. And so just to touch on a word from one of our sponsors again. So Generation Esports. So if your school isn't competing in esports, it's up to you to make it happen in time for the fall major season. Creating an esports team to compete in high school esports league allows you to win scholarships, be exposed to college recruiters, and show your parents that there is a future in video games. Plus, you get to play video games at school. So what's not there to love about that? Not in high school yet. The middle school esports league kicks off its inaugural fall major season at the same time. So whether you're in middle school or high school, both seasons start on September 28th. So don't miss out. You can check out the high school esports league at hsel.org/student or the middle school esports league at msel.gg. So we're going to cut to a short break once again and get these teams ready to roll. And we'll be back with some Valorant action in just a little bit. We'll be right back.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me,
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leap.
Progress is an action. It's movement that pushes us forward, driving us to a better destination. And it's rarely achieved alone. At Extreme, we believe that progress is sparked by connecting our customers.
SUNY Canton is a small institution in northern New York. We have approximately 3,200 FTE students, approximately 450 faculty and staff, and the campus itself covers approximately 500 acres. The network infrastructure is the foundation of everything we do. We've talked about online student engagement, our esports initiatives, our live streaming efforts. Everything that we do on campus relies on that critical infrastructure, and Extreme has been able to provide that and provide the support from design to rollout to support. We currently have one IT staff member that manages the entire network. Overall, our organization is fairly small. We only have 18 full-time employees. At any given time, about 4,000 people on the network. That varies throughout the year because we have a large summer and winter term. Each user typically has 4 to 5 devices, so we do see a significant volume of devices on our campus network. We had an aging infrastructure, and we had a need for additional bandwidth and additional Wi-Fi coverage on our campus, and those were the primary drivers into us moving towards a full campus-wide upgrade. Since we deployed Extreme, we've had the ability to better manage our network from a security standpoint, and also allow more access to personal and Internet of Things devices across campus.
Esports is the competitive experience of playing video games. So much like we would play baseball or football in an arena, we play our sports online in virtual battlefields or virtual arenas. Esports has grown to become a multi-billion-dollar industry across the world, with the majority of the players coming from East Asia. However, the strongest game market being in the Western Hemisphere, United States.
Extreme has done a terrific job in helping SUNY Canton grow its esports team and get our name out there. So it's been a great partnership for us. They've helped us with our marketing, and we've partnered with them on a number of different initiatives that have went really well and gotten SUNY Canton's name out there, helped us build our reputation in esports. So Extreme has just been a wonderful partner, and we couldn't thank them enough for helping us really get things rolling over the last year and a half. We are a mix of students both on campus and online. And so that was one of the reasons why we decided to start an esports team, is we wanted to give our online students the opportunity to participate in athletics as well. If you take a look at what traditional athletics brings to a school, esports brings pretty much all of that as well. So they do better in the classroom. They have higher retention rates. They have higher graduation rates. The students seem to be more fulfilled. They are with a group of students who have similar interests. Esports has dramatically helped our enrollment and our retention numbers. Students come here, they want to play esports, and they want to be involved.
Extreme Networks GTAC support has been fantastic. In my opinion, it should be an industry standard. Our local engineers and account reps have been fantastic, available virtually 24/7. I can't speak highly enough about the folks at Extreme that I've dealt with, and I think that's the differentiator between other technology vendors and Extreme Networks. For us here at SUNY Canton, Extreme Networks has been the right choice.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, glass empty. How about I get another drink, baby, drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning right there in your eyes. So when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be something that becomes a thing. Maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, glass empty. How about I get another drink, baby, drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning right there in your eyes. Oh yeah.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. when you hide and disappear, like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
SUNY Canton is a small institution in Northern New York. We have approximately 3,200 FTE students, approximately 450 faculty and staff, and the campus itself covers approximately 500 acres. The network infrastructure is the foundation of everything we do. We've talked about online student engagement, our esports initiatives, our live streaming efforts. Everything that we do on campus relies on that critical infrastructure. And Extreme has been able to provide that and provide the support from design to rollout to support. We currently have one IT staff member that manages the entire network. Overall, our organization is fairly small. We only have 18 full-time employees. At any given time, about 4,000 people on the network. That varies throughout the year because we have a large summer and winter term. Each user typically has 4 to 5 devices, so we do see a significant volume of devices on our campus network. We had an aging infrastructure, and we had a need for additional bandwidth and additional Wi-Fi coverage on our campus, and those were the primary drivers into us moving towards a full campus-wide upgrade. Since we deployed Extreme, we've had the ability to better manage our network from a security standpoint and also allow more access to personal and Internet of Things devices across campus.
Esports is the competitive experience of playing video games. So much like we would play baseball or football in an arena, we play our sports online in virtual battlefields or virtual arenas. Esports has grown to become a multi-billion-dollar industry across the world, with the majority of the players coming from East Asia. However, the strongest game market being in the Western Hemisphere, United States.
Extreme has done a terrific job in helping SUNY Canton grow its esports team and get our name out there. So it's been a great partnership for us. They've helped us with our marketing, and we've partnered with them on a number of different initiatives that have went really well and gotten SUNY Canton's name out there, helped us build our reputation in esports. So Extreme has just been a wonderful partner, and we couldn't thank them enough for helping us really get things rolling over the last year and a half. We are a mix of students both on campus and online. And so that was one of the reasons why we decided to start an esports team, is we wanted to give our online students the opportunity to participate in athletics as well. If you take a look at what traditional athletics brings to a school, esports brings pretty much all of that as well. So they do better in the classroom, they have higher retention rates, they have higher graduation rates. The students seem to be more fulfilled. They are with a group of students who have similar interests. Esports has dramatically helped our enrollment and our retention numbers. Students come here, they want to play esports, and they want to be involved.
Extreme Networks GTAC support has been fantastic. In my opinion, it should be an industry standard. Our local engineers and account reps have been fantastic, available virtually 24/7. I can't speak highly enough about the folks at Extreme that I've dealt with, and I think that's the differentiator between other technology vendors and Extreme Networks. For us here at SUNY Canton, Extreme Networks has been the right choice.
And welcome back, guys, to the Extreme Network Cup Valorant tournament here. My name is Will, and here and joined with my boy Paul. Paul, we've been chilling here for a little bit over an hour now. I'm getting kind of sleepy. I just want to check in. How are you doing, good sir?
Hanging in there, trying to get these teams set up, and just hanging out, enjoying some of the other games going on. Overwatch was popping earlier, so caught a little bit of that action, but we're hanging in there.
Yeah, we're just chilling. We're still just waiting for the teams to contact us and make sure we get into the lobby. I don't know what's been going on right now, but we're still waiting for the answers of our tournament organizers. But until then, yeah, just stay tuned. But Paul, I gotta tell you, man, I've been chilling here. I think I've been taking a little bit of a nap so far on the camera in backstage here. I don't know, what have you been working on, good sir?
Dude, sometimes you just how many I keep 8 to-do lists going on behind the scenes. I have one. It's how people have pill cases for every day. I've got a to-do list for every day. So I'm just going through being I can move this to next week. I can move this to yesterday. And I'm just a freak for that sort. Color coded, dude. I say, do you do that? Do you keep to-do lists? Are you a to-do list kind of guy?
I do have a to-do list. I am a to-do list kind of guy. It's just that I don't like to multitask while I'm doing something else. So right now, my mind focused on this, right? So that's where I'm I could be doing other stuff, but it's more of I just want these matches to go,
Doing everything we can for them, and hopefully they'll be able to get started here soon. We do have hopefully 4 collegiate teams going to compete in a single elam bracket, so we might see at least 1 or 2 of those on the stream in just a little bit. Yeah,
and again, the number 1 and number 2 will move on to tomorrow, as the number 1 team will get a awesome sub, which will be Crashies from formerly T1 in the Valorant Pro League here, joining in on their roster, playing with them, giving some tips and giving some pointers. All the other team has to see if they can contend against Crashies, and I'm still going to be excited for that tomorrow.
Crashies is insane. It was funny. When we were practice casting the other day, we got to catch some Crashies action. Dude's just a nut, right? Like, I mean, he was on Phoenix, obviously playing a duelist because he's going to play hyper aggressive and it's just so mechanically gifted. So it was a real treat to see him. It'll be a treat to see him tomorrow.
Yeah, with that being said, we're going to be going on a short intermission. But before we do, I just want to have, if you guys are interested in some innovation and technology, I suggest you guys check out HyperRice, because HyperRice connects innovation and technology to the art of movement. Their products combine science and physiology to support and advance the human condition. So beyond just changing the game, they challenge the industry and forge a new way forward. They believe that the quality of life is to intimidate, connect to movement. Whether you're an elite athlete, a fitness enthusiast, or seeking a healthier lifestyle, the way you move determines the way you feel. So the devices allow you to move faster, move better, so you can feel your absolute best. The pursuit of wellness is innate to the human experience. We always want to feel better, move better, and be better, and it's in our instincts. So at HyperRice, their mission is to empower the pursuit of wellness and technology that is scientifically designed to aid and improve movement. The pursuit of wellness is in their blood, and HyperRice creates tools to empower it. The tools to empower it is HyperRice. So feel free to check them out. With that being said, we're going to a short break, but when we return, hopefully, we're going to see some more Valorant action.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. So when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be something that becomes a thing. Maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. Oh yeah. How about I get another drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. to get off their darkest ground. But gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come, my tears, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. Getting stronger every day. Keep on pushing through the pain. Keep on grinding till we die. Ain't no mercy in this life. There's nowhere left to run away. No, there's nowhere left to run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run Getting stronger every day. Through the bullets and the flames. But the fire's in your eyes and there's no place left to hide. You got nowhere to run away. No, you got nowhere to run away, 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 run
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Welcome back, everybody, here at Level Up with Extreme Network. I'm Paul Adrian with Chilling Luck once again, and we are about to get our first match of the day going here. We've had some difficulties in the background, but we're going to be able to bring you the finals in just a little bit.
Yeah, just some miscommunication going on here. I know we have multiple streams going, and unfortunately, it looks like the match that we're supposed to be on here, we're on a different stream, but we have now got that squared away. We'll be having the final match of the Cup 4-team single round robin coming at you after this. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to have one match coming onto the stream, so don't you worry, guys. We're going to give you guys some action.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be a best of one here, and then the winning team will be playing with Crashies tomorrow. And so it'll be basically just a show match tomorrow. Crashies will probably play on each side. Everyone will get to have a good time. Really looking forward to that walk. That's going to be a fun time.
That will be a fun time, and unfortunately, I want to see all the other teams play today too. But it sucks for us. Better on the other stream. But hopefully, we can get an update of the teams that are making it, that are playing it right now for the finals, because I want to see how good they are. I actually want to see the previous teams and see what their records were, because if one of these guys were just slaughtering the other, we got to know that.
Yeah, it's going to be real interesting. We're going to be starting to see what's going on there. And just before, so we're going to cut to a break in a second as we're going to get that lobby set up. But to thank one of our sponsors, Checkpoint XP. So with Checkpoint XP, you can get the gaming news and opinions that get you hyped for the games you love. You can expect conversations from the top esports athletes, game developers, streamers, and more. If it's the college esports scene you're after, tune to the Checkpoint XP on campus, or get the latest scoop on tournament results with the breakdown. If you're on the road, to tune into the nationally syndicated Checkpoint XP radio show. There are over 50 affiliates across the U.S., so scan our listings to see if we can broadcast in your area. If you want esports or gaming commentary that's real, authentic, and informed, visit them at checkpointxp.com or follow them on social media at checkpointxp. We're going to cut to a short break, and then we'll be back with the finals in a little bit.
SUNY Canton is a small institution in northern New York. We have approximately 3,200 FTE students, approximately 450 faculty and staff, and the campus itself covers approximately 500 acres. The network infrastructure is the foundation of everything we do. We've talked about online student engagement, our esports initiatives, our live streaming efforts. Everything that we do on campus relies on that critical infrastructure, and Extreme has been able to provide that and provide the support from design to rollout to support. We currently have one IT staff member that manages the entire network. Overall, our organization is fairly small. We only have 18 full-time employees. At any given time, about 4,000 people on the network. That varies throughout the year because we have a large summer and winter term. Each user typically has 4 to 5 devices, so we do see a significant volume of devices on our campus network. We had an aging infrastructure, and we had a need for additional bandwidth and additional Wi-Fi coverage on our campus, and those were the primary drivers into us moving towards a full campus-wide upgrade. Since we deployed Extreme, we've had the ability to better manage our network from a security standpoint, and also allow more access to personal and Internet of Things devices across campus.
Esports is the competitive experience of playing video games. So much like we would play baseball or football in an arena, we play our sports online in virtual battlefields or virtual arenas. Esports has grown to become a multi-billion-dollar industry across the world, with the majority of the players coming from East Asia. However, the strongest game market being in the Western Hemisphere, United States.
Extreme has done a terrific job at helping SUNY Canton grow its esports team and get our name out there. So it's been a great partnership for us. They've helped us with our marketing, and we've partnered with them on a number of different initiatives that have went really well and gotten SUNY Canton's name out there, helped us build our reputation in esports. So Extreme has just been a wonderful partner, and we couldn't thank them enough for helping us really get things rolling over the last year and a half. We are a mix of students both on campus and online. And so that was one of the reasons why we decided to start an esports team, is we wanted to give our online students the opportunity to participate in athletics as well. If you take a look at what traditional athletics brings to a school, esports brings pretty much all of that as well. So they do better in the classroom, they have higher retention rates, they have higher graduation rates. The students seem to be more fulfilled. They are with a group of students who have similar interests. Esports has dramatically helped our enrollment and our retention numbers. Students come here, they want to play esports, and they want to be involved.
Extreme Networks GTAC support has been fantastic. In my opinion, it should be an industry standard. Our local engineers and account reps have been fantastic, available virtually 24/7. I can't speak highly enough about the folks at Extreme that I've dealt with, and I think that's the differentiator between other technology vendors and Extreme Networks. For us here at SUNY Canton, Extreme Networks has been the right choice.
Extreme Academy was created with one purpose in mind: to help educate and inspire the next generation of technologists and prepare them for the workplace. Through Extreme Academy, we are bringing our state-of-the-art training resources to innovative universities, colleges, and training centers all over the world. The Academy offers a hands-on, practical curriculum that gives students a foundation in the basis of networking, as well as advancements in artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud, and automation. With this knowledge, they will have real-world skills and a true competitive advantage when they are ready to join the workforce, creating a much-needed talent stream for the industry at large, ready to take on the jobs of tomorrow. No previous networking experience is necessary to be part of Extreme Academy. All you need is a love of technology and a desire to learn. Students that complete Extreme Academy courses will be rewarded with an Extreme Networks Associate Level certification. This will help connect these students to their future jobs and help them stand out as they launch into their new careers. The Academy courses complement existing curriculums, and they are there to be taken advantage of by teachers. Courses can be integrated with existing lesson plans or be taught separately as standalone courses. Extreme Networks is an ideal training partner. As a leading provider of cloud-driven networking solutions, our technology provides the secure, reliable connectivity we depend on every day in our schools, in our hospitals, and retail stores, manufacturing floors, restaurants, hotels, sporting events, you name it. And with a fast shift to remote working and distance learning, our cloud-driven networking solutions are essential to ensuring business continuity in increasingly distributed environments, helping our 50,000 customers and 9,000 partners around the world to continue to advance how we live, work, and share. Extreme is continuously developing curriculum to keep up with the pace of our rapidly changing industry, and we're excited to bring our experience and expertise to all of you who are tasked with defining the future of work and what our increasingly connected world looks like. Getting involved is easy. All you need to do is register your interest on our website and reach out. Investing in knowledge is investing in yourself. Be part of Extreme Academy and get started today.
Pretty much anything I do, I'm very competitive. If it's like a regular basketball game, if it's chess, who can cook the best, even though I'm not the best cook. You know, being competitive and, you know, playing video games, it goes hand in hand. When you're on the field, you want to dominate, you want to be the best, you want to win the game. Being competitive on the field makes me competitive in the gaming world. So eventually I want to oversee my own esports team. You know, I think there's something, you know, more to the gaming world, and why'd I have like a team juju, you know, just compete against the world. You know, that's something that hasn't been done by an athlete before. I can take certain athletes in the sports world and have them compete against, you know, other athletes, I guess, or even in the regular esports world, because it'll be fun, you know, the excitement, the social media behind it will be awesome. These guys are gonna understand that they're gonna have to get their fitness in every day. They're gonna have a workout fitness place that's mandatory. They're gonna eat right, and do all the right stuff. They're just not gonna sit on their butt all day, you know, just gaming.
Progress is an action. It's movement that pushes us forward, driving us to a better destination. And it's rarely achieved alone. At Extreme, we believe that progress is sparked by connecting our customers, not just to the internet, but to the world, to each other, effortlessly. Because we believe that when we connect, we learn, we create, and we grow together. We also know that progress is about leadership and innovation, about being on the cutting edge, whether it's inventing the first gigabit Ethernet switch or delivering the first and only cloud-driven end-to-end enterprise networking solution. It's being one step ahead and always looking forward, advancing, unafraid to try something never done before. We won't rest until we make every network experience truly effortless. That's why we push the boundaries of technology, leveraging the powers of machine learning, artificial intelligence, analytics, and automation. Progress is driven by people, our people, who deliver continuous innovation at cloud speed. Because we know that's how our customers need us to be. We see a world where enterprise networking is autonomous and effortless, advancing the way we connect, work, and live like never before. Progress is action. It's movement. And we want to take you on that journey forward.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning,
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Just stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. inside of you. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it.
Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself?
Oh, baby, if you ever need a helper, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want it. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just want it.
Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself?
I just want it.
Deep inside, I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. Now this don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this perfect soulmate. I wanna show it my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in hard times.
Oh baby, hug it to myself, hug it to myself, hug it to myself. I just want it.
Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself?
Okay.
Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself?
Oh baby.
So cliche. I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, hard, baby. Yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning,
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down. All around this empty town, we're searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear.
And welcome back, guys, to the Esports Network tournament coming up here from Level Up. My name is William Chillingwalk, joined here by my boy Paul Capocci. How you doing, bro?
Feeling fantastic and super excited to get in some action here, man.
Yeah, honestly, we've been sitting around here for 2 hours. We're finally we're going to be getting our final match of tonight here. This is going to be for the second place match going into tomorrow's show match here. And finally, I'm pretty excited. We have SUNY Canton versus Stevenson coming at you from the East Coast here. And Paul, you're from the East Coast. You probably know a little more about these teams than I do.
Dude, the SUNY Canton going up around that campus this time of year, dude, it's gorgeous. The leaves are going to be changing. Probably, I'm looking at the calendar like the next week or two. There's nothing more beautiful than like that SUNY, just like the SUNY Canton area in the fall. It's perfection. It's what you see in the movies when you see people like driving like those windy highways looking at the leaves. That's it. It's picturesque.
Oh man, that's honestly it's something that I'm trying to imagine right now because right now in Minnesota, we're kind of going through that weather right now, Paul. And, in the Midwest, we have a lot of highs and lows right now. Hopefully, no snow is coming in, but the temperature right now is sitting at a solid 50, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Dude, it's finally fall weather, dude. We got the cardigans on. I'm walking around with like slippers. And I'm ready to get the robe out, dude. I'm ready to get my smoker's jacket out at night and just like kick back on the recliner. We got some real nice weather going.
Yeah, man, I'm already rocking my jean jacket coming in too, man. I'm looking kind of fresh for today's broadcast. You're looking kind of fresh too with your cardigan, so we're both looking pretty good here. But right now, I want to give you guys a quick little status update because right now we have the two teams already sitting in line. We're just kind of waiting for the go ahead here, and it's looking pretty good. But before we go and do that, I want to give a quick little shout out to our sponsors today because our sponsors, I don't know if you guys all know, but this is a pretty big sponsor, Paul, and you're a big fan of these. You're a big fan of this team.
I love them.
You love these guys. You have a jersey from one of their players. That's right. One of these sponsors is going to be from the Houston Outlaws because the Houston Outlaws, they're a professional esports team competing in Overwatch in the OWL. So make sure you have to follow them on Twitter, on all the social media platforms. Just check them out because the Houston Outlaws, they're a pretty solid esports organization.
They're awesome. I've always loved enjoying watching them and just a lot of the things they've done. And they've done some cool things too. They were one of the first Overwatch teams too, Will, where like they jumped on that homestand bandwagon because they have the Houston Outlaws and Dallas Fuel in the same state. So they were like, is there really a bigger rivalry state than like Texas v Texas in like any sport? So they were like, look, let's just be the first ones to do this sort of thing. And obviously, it's a shame, with COVID. Obviously, they took the necessary precautions, so things didn't happen. But when they come back next year, man, it'll be a lot of fun to see the Outlaws in action.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't been keeping too close of eyes on the Overwatch League, but it is pretty fun to watch whenever I get a chance to take a look at it. That and Call of Duty and all the other FPSs. So glad to have you on the mic here, Paul, because you're a man who has a lot of history with FPS. Me personally, I have a lot more backstory with MOBAs and strategies here. But we're gonna be jumping right into the game here because right now we're gonna be going on Split.
Yeah, really excited to see Split here. When we were reviewing the tape ourselves and just checking things out, one of the things we were noticing when you think about Split versus like a map like Haven, it's gonna be a little tighter, and we're gonna be keeping our eyes on how both teams play the different alleyways. And for me, post stage, I want to see what if both teams decide to go with any sages or things like that.
Yeah, and just surprised to see because Sage did get nerfed just this last patch here, Paul. So a little bit weaker on the healing. A little bit weaker here, but just want to give you guys a heads up that we're still waiting to see the champions coming in. But you guys get to see our pretty faces while we're on the broadcast. But still, talking a little bit about the beta, Paul. I've been doing some research. Sage is getting nerfed here. Everyone kind of is liking the Sova, and Cypher is honestly just like probably the best character right now.
Yeah, I love Cypher, and I was like a lot of people. I had this concern that Killjoy was just going to be Cypher 2, like that you could have just. It was basically a reskin, but they did a really good job. I guess they do a good job at advertising her abilities because it made it sound like Cypher. But at least in practice, she's ending up being very different. And to your point, Cypher can hold down the point on his own. He's ending up being like the top of that tier list. He's S tier to use some FGC language. He's definitely an S tier guy right now.
Oh yeah, definitely, and that's one of the champions that's going on so far. Split's actually kind of a small map, so I'm wondering to see if we're going to be seeing some Omen come in here as we take a look at both teams here. You see Skadoop coming in here, and I actually want to get some clarity to know which one is Suniken and which one is Stevenson. Paul, let's get some clarity there.
Yeah, so let's when our buddy Colton here on the production, we'll take a look at the scoreboard here in just a second, get confirmation on that. So one of the guys we talked to, we know is on SUNY Canton, so we'll be able to tell what side our man Tubbs is on. So Tubbs is on SUNY Canton, so they will be on attack first. Thank you, Mr. Colton.
Yeah, so it looks like we have some pretty solid compositions. You got the double Omen, double Cypher. We got a Raze on Stevenson's side, and actually looks like we got a Killjoy on the other side as well for SUNY Canton. But so far, gotta see which way they want to attack right now because I'm liking this idea of going towards A.
I'm just really excited that we get to see a double lineup here of Killjoys. Just get a little bit more of that action.
Okay.
Ooh, getting action starting early here. Both teams were juicing to get fighting here.
Yeah, I already see Stevenson kind of coming out with the headshots here. So looking pretty good. Already down 2 members for SUNY Canton. So it's going to be pretty worrisome. Like those shots coming in from Jay is cool. But still, taking out 1 member, 2 of them already low health bars. Got to be very careful.
And we're seeing Jay is cool on the Killjoy, gonna play slow. Hey, there's the robot, buddy. What a cutie. He's gonna hang out there in the middle of the drive or the doorway there. Excuse me. It's good. Dupe. Trying to look for something. Oh,
wow. 2 headshots from Skadoop. Looking really good here so far, and definitely liking the way they're approaching. One versus.
Oh my
4.
God.
With that being said, Stevenson taking down the first round so far, and they're looking pretty solid.
And you got to be thrilled with that if you're Skadoop here and, just coming from the side of Stevenson University. Really clean start, going to be able to buy that Ghost now with a little heavy armor. Friggy's going to be able to get that Spectre. And you force SUNY Canton, obviously in a difficult spot. They're just going to have to be going. Looks like they're going to be going classic here, Mr. Walk.
Yeah, pistol round going in. And honestly, it's just kind of unfortunate to see everyone from SUNY Canton just go down in this first round here. They only got 1 member, man. It's not looking too good for them, but they are changing the game plan. I do like SUNY Canton going for point B instead of going for point A, side A on the first round. So we'll see how well they approach Garage. But with 1 Cypher sitting there, that's the thing about Cypher, man. They can just sit there, throw the wire traps, throw everything else, throw the spy cams, and scout everyone else out. But SUNY Canton, they're not looking to flinch while approaching the site.
Not at all here. We're seeing Benches looking for something Garage. Doesn't get any information, but at least to know Cypher is hanging out and they're not even going to bother. And now we're seeing the rotation mid. Burnt Pan trying for a wall bang. Nothing coming up quite yet here as the team's just going to posture around mid, see what they can find out. Yeah, it looks like SUNY Canton's actually looking to just kind of pull an audible right now, running through the mid lane to see if they can get access to it. So now they're looking to actually make a pretty solid push to A. They're actually going pretty fast. So this is kind of worrisome, knowing that all their footsteps are going to be heard. I'm surprised Stevenson University hasn't opted to react right now. You already see all 3 of them, actually all 4 of them from the side, moving towards the top alleyway to see if they can catch anyone out. But here are the shots firing through.
30
Johnny heard
left.
everyone coming. He was just like, "Oh no!"
Spike
like
planted.
You just hear everyone closing around. You, nothing to do up. It's good. Dupe though. There's 1. He's looking for more. He's got the blind. I think he landed it. He's gonna push on it. There you go. It's good. Dupe. 1-man army here.
Stevenson's looking really solid right now on the defense here. They got the read, they got the rotation from Sony Canton to come through the mid lane on the top side here. So everyone else looking really good. And even then, they take out Jay is cool to make sure whatever guns he has is out of the way here. And taking a look at the econ, they did save up round 2, which is usually the strategy, especially on the losing end. So I like that play here. They're lock and loaded. Surprised that a couple of them are actually going for the Vandal. Usually in competitive, we see the Phantom coming in because of the silence and the change of the first bullet from the Vandal. Because Vandal, if you shot from the first bullet, sometimes it misfires. You might not even land that headshot when it goes off. So just surprised that SUNY Canton likes the Vandal overall from their team.
You didn't tell me I was casting with a proper gunsmith this evening, Mr. Wacko.
No, man.
Look at this insider information. Look at that toaster on the gun. I think they have the best charms in this game of any game. I'll take these over Siege's any day.
Yeah, that's so cute, man.
They're cute. Yeah, they're just really nice.
Maybe just gotta call back to Disguise Toast, you know, Twitch stream. See if he wants to play some good old Valorant. Known for his card games, but looks like Friggy did manage to take out Tubbs off screen. But still, SUNY Canton, they're kind of falling on the wayside so far in these first 3 rounds.
Yeah, getting set way behind there in the econ. And when you have Skadoop now, it's going to have just tons. Taking the Spectre still, and just going to be able to honestly just buy what he wants here. He's going to play this nice and steady here. Both teams, though, playing it pretty slow. And the other side of Zoom is, I think, that Johnny's going to find a kill here on the Vincha. It's going to be tough. You're going to have to balance out. Do you go fast, do you go slow, but changing it up and at least trying to find what might work.
Oh yeah, Johnson already managed to take out a good trade from Jay is Cool onto each other, as both of them are rocking that Killjoy. So both of them already off the table. It's a 4 versus 2 so far in favor for Stevenson, and I'm kind of worried because they've been in the situation before where they're just usually outnumbered in the early stages, and they're always just walking a little bit too fast. I actually want to see them play
30
a little more
seconds
patient
left
here. They're revealing a lot of their positioning just from these footsteps. You already see Space trying to see if he can go down on the south side to enter site A, but utilizing that smoke to see if he can catch anyone else out. But the 2 of them already sitting on the balcony. I'm not sure if he can take this gunfight.
He's going to look for it, finding one, but Mimi's going to find the other here. Time is running out, though, for them, and Defender's going to ultimately walk away with it.
Yeah, so you can kind of flustering a little bit here as all of them are holding down 3 deaths apiece. That means they all died in each of these rounds. That's not what you want to see, especially defender's side. So, you know, sometimes when you play defender's side, it's okay to just kind of chillax for a bit. Make sure you hold on to your guns. There's no reason to rush yourselves all the way through to force yourself onto a point here. They're all stating these points of going to site A, then going to site B, and then going back to site A again, but if I'm Stevenson, I'm kind of just already getting the download of the way they want to play here, and especially playing against an enemy Cypher, knowing that you're able to kind of just wall off a place, get some intel with the tripwire and with those spy cams. It's just pretty difficult because they're all just actually. It looks like they're all just doubled down on going through the garage.
Yeah, we're gonna see the blind fire through the garage. Friggy sensing it, trying to look for something. Hasn't found anything quite yet here. Meman able to find it. That's 2. Friggy answering back. Oh, he knows they're there. You could tell we talked about this with another game. Just going to load that clip. He knows that he wants it. Friggy, though, ultimately still going to find that kill in the Tubbs.
Friggy and Neiman are just putting on a little gun show right now. Because everyone who walks through that hallway from garage onto site B just is taking down Cryptic. Honestly, Cryptic, at that point, I would just peace out and make sure you hold on to that SMG and make sure you hold on to that economy, my man. It's not worth making sure everyone goes down right now because Stevenson, they're looking pretty damn clean.
Yeah, they're looking fantastic. Going to start this one out 4-0. So we'll see what they're able to put together here and to keep rolling. We'll see if SUNY does have an answer back. They haven't found anything yet. And to your point, they just need to be careful. I think they're playing a little bit too aggressively, and maybe even verging on recklessly. They're just giving away too much information.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough. Usually, if we take a look at professional teams, you usually see them kind of go for a line of scrimmage and then gather the intel of how many people are kind of sitting in position based on the defensive end, and then look to adapt here. So it's worrisome to see SUNY Canton continually go for, you could say, a blitz play where all of them are just kind of doubling down on one side, rushing in through, going in long, where there's just long sight ranges from point B, a long sight range from point A. Sometimes you might just want to go through the mid lane and then get access to either side depending on what kind of intel you're gathering. But this is where it gets pretty difficult because Meeman already picks up another kill on Jay is Cool off screen in the mid lane there as well.
Now setting up a 4-on-4. We're seeing Meeman hanging tight, hanging out in heaven. I think he has an idea that there's a couple people there. Does have an opportunity to work and does have the paranoia. So if he wants to move in behind that, he's got an opportunity to do so, but can play this one really patiently here.
Yeah, just to keep eyes on the way they want to do it. I appreciate that now that they're playing a little bit slower and a little bit more methodical. When we saw TSM, they actually don't want to hold on to the spike just in case of where it is, and I like how TSM actually approaches this, but for SUNY Ken, they're actually opting to want to hold on to the spike
30
here.
seconds
they
left.
do find a killjoy. Johnny actually putting on a little bit of a show. Already takes down 2 from his turret and from himself as well on the killjoy. And 3 of them, and look at that, man! They already managed to take out everyone else.
Really strong performance. I mean, look at that. Only 2 deaths here for Johnny, and he has the most on the team. That econ, they might as well open a bank here with how much they're packing at this point. And so now, for me, I always like to think of it from the other side. So how does SUNY begin to answer back here? And part of it's they just need to start hitting a few more of these shots, but the other part of it is I want to see a decisive move done quietly. You know what I mean? Like they've got loud feet. They're like that neighbor upstairs above you that every day it sounds like there's an elephant walking through the kitchen, but they just got to play it a little more quietly.
This is where you just you play some Ghost of Tsushima, play some Assassin's Creed, watch some Naruto, see if you can be the best ninja you can be. Follow your ninja way, see if you can get that a victory, but I'm not too sure if this is the right plan for SUNY Ken, because only Vincha is the one who actually holds on to that. Everyone else is rocking those pistols. Space does manage to find out one with the Sheriff, which is looking pretty good here, so they're opting into this pistol round to see if they can get it, but it's a tall task though. This round they're looking okay in the first couple minutes right now, as it's only a 1-for-1 trade.
Johnny set up a 2-on-1, and Jay's cool. He's finding the kill, and that's what they're looking for. Friggy finding those, so 3-on-3 though, but now the things are starting to turn, and we see how in some of these exchanges, how things have continued to go against him. But bomb is spike is planted. This is as close as they've gotten. Can Jay is cool pull it out?
Yeah, talk to Ray throwing it down. And even then, Stevenson are just kind of putting on a show, man. Even though 2 members go down in the beginning, they just kind of got a download on SUNY Canton right now. And keep in mind, though, that was a pistol round for SUNY Canton, so that means that they all still have that kind of money. They all sitting over 5K, so they can go full send and opt in for those ARs in their kit. None of them actually really opted to use a lot of their nades as well, just because it's pretty low cost, 100 gold a piece usually for the entire cast, for all the agents in Valorant. But right now, it's just super worrisome to see what they want to go for, because so far they've gone a little bit slow. They've done the line of scrimmage. They've gone for double blitz on both sides, and none of them have truly worked out. So now this is where, if I'm thinking about SUNY Ken, I have to kind of wonder what kind of intel, what kind of mind games can I throw at Stevenson to make sure that we can actually get to point A or get to point B.
I'd love to see a rush mid. It looks like they might opt for a rush A side here. We're going to see them all start to file in. Keep in mind, Cypher from the other side is just camping out on B side, so they're not going to have the cameras at their disposal. But here comes Skadoof, the MVP so far, looking for something.
Yeah, they're all kind of getting in close and personal. The Waffling coming in. Skadoof finds it, but Johnny already finds 2, man. That's just so good from Johnny. He's already sitting on point A, making sure he's holding the line.
Amateur. Whoa. Skadoof gonna find the 2, and somebody stop this man. What's the boxing like? By God, somebody stop this man. They've got a family. Ring the damn bell.
Okay, so Skadoof and Johnny are just basically kind of just say, you know what, we're better at the game than you are, SUNY Ken. We're just gonna put on a 2-man show. That's what it is right now. It's just those two just kind of going at it.
Yeah, they look phenomenal.
Yeah, and this is where it gets pretty tough. They're all going through sewer again, going through A main instead. But it's just worrisome. I agree with you, Paul. I think that they should actually walk through mid and see if they can get access through that. But knowing that Cypher is just so good on side B, setting up the spy camp, setting up the tripwire through the garage. But right now, SUNY Ken going back to a little bit of the old play, but going a little bit slow. Possibly looking to go through mid as they are going in. Now they're being a lot more quiet, which is something that I appreciate.
Yeah, and maybe this is the turn. In a game like Valorant, 7-0 is certainly not over. There is still more than enough time, but the journey of 1,000 steps starts with 1 in the right direction. Maybe this is it. First finding 1, but Vincha looking. There's a couple of trades at least. Jay's cool down though. And every time you pan over to Skadoof, you know something good's happening for, something's good happening for his side. But SUNY Canton might be in a little bit of trouble. But Space gonna find the kill.
There you go.
Skadoof. There we go. There we go.
Okay, looking really good from Space right now because he managed to take out 2 members with that AR. Now it's Johnny trying to see if see if he can scout out everyone else out. But because they've already picked up the spike, they're making a long play onto side B, so it's
Spike
looking really good
planted.
for them.
Last
It's going to be on
player
Johnny to
standing.
see if he can kind of come back here. Skadoob actually managed to take out space in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what happened. I think it may be a tripwire or something
Placing
else, but
swarm
now it's a
grenade.
one-on-one.
Swarm
If
grenade
Johnny
out.
can manage to clutch it out, that means they have an 8-0 lead going in for the squad.
Ooh, and Tubbs gonna find the headshot to end it out. Yeah, I think he took fall damage. I think it's like the equivalent of like a League of Legends. You died in tower, but you were hit in the last 7 minutes, and so a little bit unfortunate there on the fall, but able to get around here, and maybe this is where, and they got some econ going. We're seeing some real buys coming in, a Bulldog, a couple Phantoms and Vandals. Maybe they start to put something together here, and I really like that round. I thought they played it really well.
Well, this is the double down play where you win one round and you're like, you know what, we're going to go all out again. Spend all your money on whatever gun you can, because that's what they're doing right now. They're double downing to see if they can kind of bounce back and get another round in their book. Keep in mind, though, it is 7-2, and it's pretty tough to kind of walk through here. Ray's already using the grenade to see if he can catch anyone else walking through the mid lane choke. But again, I'm not too sure if going through 8 is the right option, because Frigi, he's had a pretty solid defense on his position so far. The one time that they get eliminated was when he actually attempted to go on the offensive, going through the garage to see if they can go for a flank here, getting a little bit too confident in himself. But right now, Stevenson, they're pretty solid on the defense altogether.
And we see them rolling right through. Nobody's been taken down yet. Burnt Pan going to hang out here up in heaven. Try to look for something looking mid-side. Might be hearing a little bit of space. Trying to look around this corner here. Pete is going to have the scopes with the cyber cage, but Burnt Pan finding one. And now they're going to make their move onto the high ground here. Paranoia coming out.
Yeah, but this is where they're all getting get caught in the choke. Already one member going down from Stoonie Ken. And this is where, after that trade happens, I really wish they actually just take a step back, just kind of reevaluate the situation, figure out how many members are actually behind these walls, sitting in these corners, and everywhere else.
30 seconds left.
Just imagine if it was a different scenario where they took that trade on a 1-for-1, but instead they backed off and then evaluated the situation and actually made a run to point A. This is what they're doing right now, but they're down a member. It's a 3-on-4. Spike is going to be planted from Tubbs on a point A, but you already see everyone from Kingston rallying for the defense.
And that's going to be the biggest problem, right? They're basically playing now like they're on offense. And when you give them a full head of steam, we've seen what happened these first 7 rounds here. Cryptic Exploit going to try to find something here. Finds Frigi. Meeman able to take him down in a trade. So, but here's Skadoob. To this point, the man of the hour. Oh, take it down, Vincha.
Dang, okay. Yo, Vincha putting on a clean. He got 2 kills now. That's a 1-on-1, and keep in mind that Vincha has 100 HP. It's 100 HP. Yo, Stevenson, he only has 50% right now. Trying to see if the wall bang through, but the spike's about to detonate. Vincha, unfortunately, he's going to have to sit here before it detonates, and he's going to lose his gun. But this is obviously a good play right now. Instead, actually, Vincha goes in deep for that kill. Looking really good. And he managed. Never mind.
Oh, timer
a little too early. He actually gets taken out, but still, that's another round on team for Stoonie Ken, looking really good.
And that's exactly what we were looking for, I think. And we see 2 rounds where they're making great shots, they're winning one-on-ones, and their game plan going in is very clear. They're picking a side, they're sticking to it, and they're getting there quietly. And so we're starting to see sort of that re-upload phase. They downloaded what was happening, they got kind of kicked around a little bit by Stevenson. Now we're seeing the answer back.
I don't know what was going on in the Stoonie Cannon's book, because they're like, you know what, we're just going to give them a good play handicap. Let's give them 7 rounds apiece. You know, they're going to need that handicap before we got to go ahead and get the reverse sweep coming in here. So this is the Stoonie Cannon that I want to see, more of a competitive game. That's Skadoob taking some warning shots to deter any sort of action coming in through that choke point. But enemy Killjoy using the ultimate to see if he can snag him with the steal here. They have to kind of get out of the dodge if they want to get out of it. And with this being said, this means that it's going to be able to open up access in the mid lane. I'm not too sure if he actually lost his gun. Looks like J School managed to find one of them. Yep, found the enemy Killjoy. No gun on Johnny, because he actually sat inside the circle. And because of that, we have a good push on a point A. Spike is now planted, and now it's a 3-on-2, and Stevenson on the back foot.
Yeah, and so now they're going to be able to just posture around the spike once again, and I like how decisive they've been actually getting the plants and working around them, but even finding that kill nice and clean. Tubbs in back there, finding a couple really nice shots here, and there's another one in his back pocket.
Hellfire just get called down, so keep that in mind, but now it's a 3-on-2. Baseman has to take out Burnt Pan. Only Frigi is left, and this is where I think Frigi, you're 1 versus 3. You have some rounds in, you have the op, just chill.
Yeah, you gotta walk away from this. Really smart play there. 7-3. Look at it. starting to get worried. Sometimes you see these games come out, right? And one team's guns blazing, you're like, oh no, here we go. 13-1. But putting together a really nice display here. SUNY Canton showing what they've got and showing how badly they want to play with Crashies tomorrow.
And this is where it gets pretty exciting as well, because you compare to League of Legends, compare to all the other mobile games, snowballing can actually happen pretty damn fast. But with CS:GO, with VALORANT, with these tactical shooters, the rounds always reset. Economy, even though economy plays a pretty important part, you can always flesh it out with those pistol rounds, with getting some kills, with denying the opponent the guns that they have in their arsenal. So super good from them. And this is where SUNY Canton, they're kind of making a Cinderella run, at least in this first round.
And we'll see if they can keep the story going or if they're going to have to flip over to another chapter of what was really a Stevenson romp to open up here. We see Friggy opping down sight here in the garage, walked away that last round, decided to save smartly. And so this is an interesting push because really slow. They the last few rounds have been really aggressive here, and I hope we're not gonna see some of the old habits from before. They're just gonna stay around mid, look for something here, but they are on camera, I believe. See what they're able to find.
Paranoids are coming out to stop any sort of choke points, so I'm liking SUNY Canton, just again taking it for the time. But we got the banger and the burn pan are taking out 2 already with that ultimate. God damn, catching him in the mid lane. Beeman also coming in for the backup as well. 3 members from Stevenson, from SUNY Canton are actually down as Stevenson are looking to put on a show on round 11.
Yeah, super well done. Beautiful showstopper. Doing just that, really, as we're starting to see the SUNY Canton show come online. So now Jay is cool, just going to hang out here, has the spike. Walking into 2-on-5, though, and you can tell why they're apprehensive. They don't want to just give up their guns potentially for nothing, trying to find at least a trade here on point. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Looking good. Perfect. They got one, but now, unfortunately, J School is now down. Spike is now sitting in front of B point here. To see if we can take on a 1 versus 2. You're going to lose that gunfight. Usually, every time it's Duke fans take it out, we are being the top frag for Stevenson at 15-4.
I wanted to return to something else that you had mentioned. So, you had been involved in coaching for a couple of different things, and playing a tactical shooter like this where you have so many gaps. How much of a difference does that make for momentum or getting teams to just take a breather? How much does that help them?
Honestly, it actually matters a lot because, especially with these kind of games, especially with the games where it actually allows you to reset, you should also just kind of take your time to breathe as a team because, playing FGC, rounds can happen really fast. A lot of stress can just come in your way, especially when looking to kind of close on a match here. So getting those times to breathe, especially in the dying phase, is super good as Jay School. And then to take out Skadoop here. He's the top fragger on Stevenson right now, so that's actually a big win on their end. As more of them are trying to see if they can push through point B. I'm not too sure if Stevenson can actually hold because one of them is caught in. Johnny getting caught between a rock and a hard place. SUNY Canton pretty solid to take out this last round in the first half.
Yeah, we're sort of getting a spike rush game here on point A. Everybody's here and everybody's willing to party. Burnt Pan just hanging out, not looking for the kill. They do have to start moving soon. Spike will be detonating here in roughly 20 seconds or so. Going up. Ooh, Friggy gonna find a wall bang there off screen as we pan over to the op. Has the site sort of locked down, and again though, they've got to make a move here shortly. Burnt Pan though, giving the numbers advantage.
Yeah, he's basically just trying to guess to see if he can actually nail someone behind that wall. Unfortunately, no side space actually. Burnt Pan. Only Friggy left on his side here. 1 versus 2. He has a good amount of health left. Can he get it? Only one left, but it's about to blow. Yes, if he can get it. Unfortunately, unable to. He's going to be going down with SUNY Canton taking the
switching
fourth round coming in here with the swap coming in. We're back to a fifth round. This is where the reset comes in and see if the defense has the advantage.
Yeah, and all of a sudden now before they were starting to creep back, but we've absolutely got ourselves a game here, Mr. Walk, and this could get really exciting from here because we do see the swap now. The swap did just happen. Wow, it's really it is hard to count when it gets this far into a Valorant game. It's like, oh, yep, time to make the swap here. Pistol round time. It's always a fun time to see a good pistol round here. We saw Skadoop. He had a 4K to open this thing off, I believe. So let's see if he can repeat.
This is where usually rocking the Ghost or sometimes rocking the Sheriff might be a little bit better. But usually, a lot of teams like to opt in for the Sheriff for the Ghost here because it's a silencer. It also gets a one tap headshot if you manage to get it in with 104 damage. So have to see the way they swap sides because we haven't seen Stevenson play. We see him play pretty slow or approaching in, but everyone looking to see if they can push through A really fast here. No one's actually covering the long side. I think that's a big mistake for Stevenson, but Jay is cool as a shorty.
Ooh, Johnny and Skadoop finding the first two here. Maybe Skadoop going to start the same rhythm from before. Vinsha looking down, but the firing squad's waiting for him there. Skadoop not able to land that one. Tubbs gets the best of them, but 2 on 4, and Spike is down.
I actually just don't know what the heck happened. What was Stevenson? what was Sunican doing? Like, you see all of them run through A. No one's covering long at this point where Tubbs is at. And those managed to walk straight through. That's a big mistake from SUNY Canton. And now I'm kind of worried of their defensive play because they were all sitting on the east side. They were just kind of scrambling and just putting themselves as line of scrimmage, but no one was actually communicating on which point they were going through. And because of that, Stevenson, they just managed to get the first pistol round just like the first half.
If you're SUNY Canton, we talk about that download and re-upload phase. They better have like a fiber 1 gig down, and that better have completed after that first round. Because if they repeat that again, they're going to be digging their hole here with 2 shovels. We're going to see Me be the first one to take the bomb, and just absolutely caught out. And it's rare to see, given how much momentum and just how well they started playing coming back.
Honestly, at this point, just get a USB 3.0. I don't know, man. Just start telepathically sending information here and there. Use those brain energy waves as best you can. It's a little bit sci-fi, I'm telling you, but if you want to get that upload and download, that's honestly the best way, Paul. Because right now, SUNY Canton, they're kind of scrambling as Stevenson is pushing through the mid lane with 4 people and one of their ciphers sitting on the left side on side B.
Now we're seeing space blind when that smoke was done. And the fight. He couldn't finish him. It was so close. Johnny would have taken him down here. And now we see the offense commencing in full force. They're all at point B here. We're going to start to see the trading. And now it's a spike rush again here effectively on site. Everyone's moving in.
They're using paranoia as the hologram does come down from everywhere else here. But so far, it's a 4 versus 2. SUNY Canton on the defense. They're not anywhere close to point B, and they actually have to now walk in. This is where you're at the defensive side. It's just so tough because now you have to play the offensive, and it's so tough. Cryptic exploit did manage to take out Neiman off screen, so it's looking pretty good. But Jay is cool walking up close and personal to get him a headshot in the face, but not the 1 versus 2. Cryptic exploit is going to go down. Same thing occurs. Stevenson University managing to take it on this next round. We only have 3 rounds left, Paul. It's looking pretty dire for SUNY Canton.
Yeah, this is where things really get difficult, right? That 7-0 hole, it's like, okay, they started off strong. We can work our way back at a couple wins, but now is when it gets difficult because you're behind on Econ. You're not hitting your shots. We saw that beautiful flank. He's got 3 in front of him, not able to find anything. Those are the sorts of kick to the guts that are really going to set them back.
Yeah, you hate to see it, Paul.
Yeah.
In the terms, you hate to see that stuff.
Yeah, as we say in the biz. You hate to see it.
I mean, if he actually had better aiming, maybe would have gotten 2 before going down. That's a solid trade, especially on the defensive end. But so far, you already see everyone else push to point 8. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't understand why SUNY Canton's actually going for the flank here. It might just cost him, but actually, never mind. It's actually seeming to work out so far. Now only 2 members. I apologize. Commentary curse on my end. That's not SUNY Canton. They're looking pretty solid.
I think you're gonna do it in reverse now because I'm seeing the kills go the other way. We're just like following a metronome here. Space up on the high ground though. Trying to look for something. Cypher Cage's out, so he doesn't have vision there in the front of the Cypher, but Space through the blind shot able to take down Meeman.
Only Friggy left. Doesn't have the spike, so he might just be looking pretty dire because it's only by himself. He only had 1 HP. Loses round, win the next battle. You got 3 more rounds left to see if you can secure it as everyone else are looking pretty solid. But SUNY Canton, it's finally a well-deserved round for them because they need to come back and see if they can make it a 8-win run.
Yeah, we'll see if they can. And Colton, if we could take another look at that scoreboard, please. Just to look at some of the... So we're seeing Jay's cool leading the pack there and trying to bring it back with Space and the rest of the crew, but just not quite enough in the tank. And we've seen Skadoop and Meeman just fragging out, having their way here, Walk. And I think they're going to be the ones to help close this one out.
I'm just wondering what you want to do here. It is going to throw the paranoia immediately to the choke point around the mid lane to see if he can cover any sort of expertise. More smokes coming in on the defender side to cover through the mid lane, but still, no one else is actually around it right now. We do have the Cypher and the Killjoy covering point A and point B on the left side for Suniken, but I like this play from Stevenson going through the mid lane and taking their time to approach and gather the intel of anyone seeing if they're peeking corners or not. So super smart play by them and seeing if they can actually go through here. But more Vengeance coming through. Footsteps are heard.
Ooh, Skadoop gonna find that first kill though, and they're giving up heaven the high ground to the whole team here. 5-on-3. We see the scramble coming from Suni Canton. Gonna be on the backside of B, but can they make a play? Cyberkid's gonna buy them a little bit of time to get set up maybe and look for something here, but they're gonna be going in blind. That's not a position you want to be in, as we've seen so far.
Honestly, I really respect Suniken. Whenever they take two people down immediately, they just start bum rushing because they know that they can win the gunfight as a man with the overall team advantage here. Tub making a comeback. It's only going to be him and his fellow Killjoy, but now this location has been revealed. It's going to be pretty tough. Managed to take out Skadoop, but it doesn't really matter because only one person left on a Jay is cool by himself. Top fragger for Suniken, but getting caught on the left side of the corner means that Stevenson are going to be taking this next round. Only 2 rounds left, Paul.
Yeah, and there's no reason the way they've been playing that they can't just put this one down here. Skadoop 18-9 here. They've got a lot of credits to work with. Camille buy what they want here. Even honestly, they have opportunities. They really just want to play it safe. They could like effectively do a half buy here and then double it down. We're seeing Meeman have to go to a Spectre here, and Skadoop going to get some cred. It's a little bit of a loan, I believe, there from Friggy. But now we'll see how they're able to play this. I mean, this is where it gets tough here, but Suni can't answer the bell before. Maybe they can start to come back again.
Yeah, Suniken's just kind of looking desperate right now because they're actually itemizing guns that aren't as optimal. They're going for the Guardians. They're going for some SMGs to see if they can kind of make a comeback. But you're just going to be losing a lot of these gunfights just because of the guns that you have here. And I'm definitely worried for Suniken. I'm just afraid of the way they're playing so far. Hopefully they can kind of come back with the guns that they have, but wielding SMGs against the AK, against assault rifles, it's just pretty tough to kind of go for. But Cryptic Exploit, this catches one, but a little bit late on that reaction on that wall, and because of that, you already see Steven University. They're going to start making a big old push through side B. Good shot on Tubbs though, and now he's going to reveal everyone with the ultimate.
Yep, and so Pan finds a kill, sets up a 4-on-3. Spike is playing it. Tubbs has to put something big together, finds the headshot, but not even find anything else but space. And Jay is cool, still alive. They're just going to defuse.
I'm not sure if this is the right play as of yet, but this is a lot of damage coming in. Oh, Jesus! Why are you just sitting there, bro? Why are you just sitting there? Why are you sleeping, bro? What you doing?
Yeah, hate to see it.
What was that?
We'll call it
Match
bold.
point.
It was a bold, a very optimistic, hopeful attempt trying to beat that clock, but just ticked down too much. He just had to move a little bit. He could have come back for it.
I appreciate you spinning in a positive way. In my opinion, I think Jay was just kind of running it down, if you will, because if there's fire on you, you don't just sit there. You get your butt out of there. And I'm not sure if Jay he's a masochist or what, because you dying there on top of the point isn't going to be looking good for your team.
That burns watching it too. It's like your first time in an acting class. You don't touch something and go, ow. It's like, Todd, get out of there.
Exactly. I mean, unless he doesn't feel pain. I don't know, man.
He might not feel heat. I had a friend that couldn't feel heat. Jay is cool though, looking for something. He's cool is trying to get hot here himself. Fridgy finding that first kill though, gonna set them back to open things up here. Like seeing the A push here. Gonna change things up as it's been going. He said the last few times. They're able to find it.
Spike planted.
Again, Suniken are on the offensive end to try to see if they can close in here. Stevenson now playing on the defensive end right now. It's looking really good on him. Tubbs, he has an SMG, not looking the best so far. And then now they're actually trying to make a great push, but they're getting caught out. Only one person left on Stevenson though. Let's see if the defense can actually take him out. Definitely gets that headshot with the SMG. Good run on them.
Yeah, and so we're going to see the defusal coming in here, keeping this one alive. This was match point for them. Unfortunately for them, though, they're going to be playing with the target on their back they're going to have to win the next 7 rounds here. Not impossible. We've seen crazy things happen, but they're going to keep needing valiant efforts like that.
It's a big cliff, Paul.
That's a really big cliff.
usually say it's a tall mountain. No, it's literally like, you gotta go straight up. Like no losses, no fumbling. Like if you fall, you lose. That's how massive the difference is right now in this game, because right now SUNY Canton, they have to either just unlock themselves, you know, do something to themselves physically to see if they can just kind of outmaneuver and outgun Stevenson. Because right now, Stevenson, the way they're playing, it might just be their game.
Shadows traveling. It's gonna be an uphill battle for sure here. We're gonna see. It looks like they're gonna scope out down mid here this time. We've seen the back and forth between B and A, but now they're gonna try through the mid here. Burnt Pan hanging tight here. We see the smoke on the right side there, leading into right above the ropes, but they're not going to go that way. Head toward heaven here. We'll see what ultimately happens. Is Space finding the first go to start off the round.
Okay. You know, I always like how Killjoy's robot just kind of goes straight and then bounces back, kind of like a green turtle shell in Mario Kart. It kind of bounces back and forth on the wall, see if it hits something. Real cute little throwback on the little robot from Killjoy. See what SUNY Canton can do. But two members being down, Johnny going down as well. Skadoodle still being up. Candy can't see if he can actually pop off right now, but it's looking pretty tough here. So good stuff on SUNY Canton, because taking out two members now holding on the defense is really smart. I think Stevenson actually might just go for a long play, as you already see Meeman holding down the mid lane, and also one of the members also going through here. But if I'm SUNY Canton,
30 seconds left.
Just going for the bum rush, see if we can find them all out here. And Meeman actually managed to take out Ninja in the bag, and also Friggy managed to take out the face as well. Now it actually might be a little scary on a 2 versus 3. We'll see what can happen. Spots have been revealed with Cypher's ultimate on Friggy. See if they can make a push.
Yeah, time's running out. They have to for a plant 2-on-3. Not gonna be able to find that Friggy taken down here. And yeah, they're just gonna have to walk away. Meeman just gonna save up here, walk away, and fight for another day. And they'll take this things 12-7 here. SUNY Canton hang it. They're on that cliff, but maybe they've got one more finger holding onto the ledge here, but trying to find a way to pull themselves up.
Meeman just saying, peace out, guys. I'm gonna hold on to my op. I'm chilling. Hold on to my little Phantom. I ain't trying to lose my gun as of yet, so we'll see if Stevenson can close out this match. But SUNY Canton needs to win 6 more rounds, 6 tall rounds of happy hour to see if they can kind of get the victory.
Yeah, and so now we'll see what they're able to put together here. Match point will continue to flash across the screen as long as SUNY Canton is able to hang within reach or at stake. Playing with Crashies tomorrow and playing against him, starting off on the side of Polytech, so that'll be our stream for tomorrow. But for now, they've got to find a way to claw themselves out of this deficit here. Space going to be... He's going to get the whole team here in a second, but he's let them know he's there, and Meeman going to take advantage of that.
Oh my god, they all just kind of snuck up on his face as a gigantic war like even then, Venture and Cryptic are putting on a show as a defense and looking real good for SUNY Canton.
Absolutely funneling there. Just do you want to talk about collateral damage? Just aim, just like shoot and spray, and able to take down the whole team here. And we're seeing, if we take a look at the scoreboard here, won 4 of the last 6 rounds here. Space and Finch coming up in a big way in that last push. And for a second, I mean, everyone was going to be in front of him, so he was trying to get away, get caught out. And I'm like, oh, no, here we go. This is going to be the end of it. But really nice recovery, stabilizing and recognizing, hey, everybody's there. Let's just get some free kills.
I like that. I like the analogy, Paul. But honestly, I'm pretty sure if I'm SUNY Canton, I'm basically like support. You have to see if you can wake up, see if people can heal you up, see if we can try and revive SUNY Canton from the depths of despair. Okay, so this rock me up. You cannot be missing no shot like that day.
Yeah, you hate to see it. Cryptic exploit looking for something here. Skadoop finds a kill on the Visha. So now that sets up a 4-on-3, and what's become sort of a rare advantage here. Oh, here comes the turn. Space finding a kill. Tubbs looking down long here.
Yeah, he's rocking the Vandal. Space is also rocking. Is actually rocking the Phantom here. See how well they want to play it. Spike did get dropped in front of A, in front of Sightline, so it's a little bit worrisome to see if they can kind of go through. The shots are being taken. Effect comes in. Space actually got caught in the head. Oh, right on top of cranium. We thought he was okay. Got spotted out.
It can be taken down here. Cryptic exploit hanging out in heaven. I don't know if either side necessarily knows where they are. Now they're going to have an idea from Cypher putting that out here.
Okay.
Fake teleport. Trying to get for a cheeky play. Not sure if
30
they fell
seconds
for it
left
or not here. Under 30 seconds though here, Juan, and they have to find a way on the point here. Exploit going to stop that.
Yeah, super smart from Cryptic Exploit to go for that teleport play. Usually when you hear that teleport, you're like, all right, he for sure have gone somewhere. But that was such a good bait and swap from Sunicant, from Cryptic especially. He is the lowest fragger right now, but that was honestly a really smart play because the moment that comes through, he kind of gives a false sense of security to Stevenson. So right now, 12-9. Now it's gone close, ball. Now it's getting pretty intense here. I want to see if Sunicant can go for it because I ain't trying to put a commentary's curse on them. I want a close game. Give us a close game.
And if you're Stevenson, you're weirdly playing on your heels right now. I mean, you just haven't found these same kills that you were finding before. I mean, Skadoob opened with a 4K. It's like, okay, your presence has been known, but haven't really said his name in a little bit. And just generally speaking, they've been taken down in flurries, and we're now seeing them push through Garage. I do like the creativity, though. They're going to keep shaking things up, seeing what's in stick.
Nerds are kind of hitting at Stevenson right now as they are going to make a gigantic push through B, going the long way, but Flame coming in, Triple Smash, take out one, he can take out two with the wall bang, but more of them are falling on the wayside. Down, and you already see one member staying up left. It's only going to be space. He has to clutch this out if he can do so, because he has the ultimate. See if he can drop it down onto two of them. Spike is going to get planted right now, but he's only seeing 20 HP, Paul. This is where he's very worrisome.
Well, Molly's out. Ult is used. Game on the line here. You know, 2 strikes, bottom of the 9th here. Base loaded. He's gonna put something together. Meeman actually rotated the other side, planted the spike on A, and now Space is gonna be going in blind. Doesn't know there's someone in front of him. He doesn't know there's somebody behind him either.
Yeah, but he did hear the spike get planted on a site A. So, but this is where he's actually kind of getting stuck between them because he's getting flanked on the back end. He has to see if he can kind of make this push in, wash the corners here. Footsteps are going really big. This is where it gets really troublesome. And there it is.
Attackers win.
Going in a big for Stevenson University, making sure they get the second place going into tomorrow's qualifier match. It was so close, Paul, but they put on a good show.
Yeah, really well played there. Stevenson had the really hot start, started off 7-0, and SUNY Canton really fought their way back, made it absolutely respectable. So that's going to be a 13-9 victory here. And so tomorrow, now that was set up, so Polytech will be playing against Stevenson tomorrow, and with Crash, he's hanging out with them. That'll be a fantastic show match. That's going to be a really fun time to watch.
Yeah, now I gotta wonder if Stevenson can actually hold up against Crashies and the rest of Polytech. Because, you know, Crashies is gonna be the one who's gonna be leaning. No doubt about it. Like,
oh my
he's gonna
god,
be the one who's like, hey guys, do this. Hey guys, pick up this. Hey guys, buy this for me. Hey guys, I'll put on the clinic, because he's gonna be the one who's rocking the duelist and seeing even get those gunfights coming in here. But you know, credit to SUNY Canton. They had a pretty solid comeback. They almost had it too. I was actually kind of rooting for him, but unfortunately, I gotta curse them, Paul. Like I said, you know what? I want a close match, and then unfortunately, they just kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? A lot of people are like, yo, everyone loves a good underdog. I honestly like the favorite and the overdog a lot of times. And even me, I started to find myself, I'm like, oh, come on, SUNY Canton, just like pull it together. Like, they're so close to me too. So like, there's a little bias. I'm in Pennsylvania, they're in New York. They're right over the border. Like, I got to root for the homies, and just so close. But like we said, totally respectable. And they've got to be really happy with how they played today. Yeah,
definitely. And that's where maybe next time, just to kind of take back of the books, take a look back at what you guys have been doing. They actually made a really good play with the teleport later on the stage to kind of fake out Stevenson University. So credits on them. But that's where the creativity of Valorant comes in, making sure the game of intel is super important. Where you guys are at, what abilities you guys are using, if you guys are even using abilities, and where the hell you guys are overall in the positioning so far. But congratulations to Stevenson University. They're going to be advancing into tomorrow.
Yeah, congrats to them, and congrats to Polytech. And you know, with that, we'll take a word here. Say thank you to our sponsors before we end things for the night. So I want to thank the NJCAAE, so the National Junior College Athletic Association Esports, the premier esports association for 2-year college esports in the United States. Proud to provide 2-year college esports teams with governance, competition, and official national championships. The association also provides guidance and positive development for 2-year colleges to build and operate esports programs. Established in the fall of 2019, the association continues to establish new partner relationships that assist in the growth of esports programs and new titles for increased participation and dedicate resources to the recruitment of new members. The NJCAE is the national esports governing body exclusively for two-year college. It currently has over 60 schools participating. One of them, Lackawanna College, that I help with. The NJCAE continues to provide value for schools and esports participants alike in organizing and operating esports leagues and competitions. It is the choice for two-year schools in the esports space. For more information, please contact Jeff White, who is their commissioner. You can contact him at jwhite@njcaa.org. And I'll kick it over to you, Mr. Wack, to thank our second sponsor here before we end things this evening.
Yeah, and actually, I want to pull that up real quick here. Second sponsor. You already said the NJCAE, but I want to give a shout out to the CSMG, the Collegiate Sports Management Group, because they have recently partnered with ESTV, the first ever 24/7 linear esports channel in the U.S. Because the ESTV's partnership with the NFL Alumni Association includes former NFL players and esports enthusiasts such as former Packers running back and currently the Lakeland University esports head coach, Mr. Amon Green, and as well as former Patriots and Giants running back Shane Vereen and Shane Vereen. You know, Collegiate Sports Management Group has also has its own 24/7 Twitch channel titled Esports U Network, a channel which streams collegiate esports content 24/7. So be sure to follow CSMG for all the media and partnership news and opportunities at www.collegiatesmg.com, and also follow them on Twitter and anywhere else at Collegiate SMG.
Fantastic stuff. So we will be back here tomorrow with the match here with tonight's winner, Stevenson, and the previous winner before this, Polytech, for their show match with Crashy. So for everyone here, for myself, for Chilling Walking, for Colton behind the scenes, we will see you tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in.